is Wednesday, which means it is the Mandalorian Season 3 finale. I am filming this not on Wednesday. It is the weekend, it is Saturday before the finale. So everything in this video will be pre-finale, so that's probably why I don't seem happy, devastated, or whatever might happen. But just as I was sitting down to film this, my father was like, oh, you know they might just kill off Din, and I was like... And so I invited him to read me more of the article that told him that Din Djarin might die. Here is that footage. My dad is in the corner waiting to shock me with news. Go ahead, shock me.
Forbes says, the Mandalorian Season 3 finale will hurt too much. Is Mandalorian going to die?
No! They can't do that! It's called The Mandalorian. Okay, I'm aware that there's other Mandalorians, but he's the.
Season 3 finale of The Mandalorian is just days away, and the more I think about it, the more I feel like something big is about to happen.
Yeah, I saw people saying that he would get mind flayed, and I was like, I'm sorry, Stranger Things?
Filoni echoes the statement of surprise. He tells Collider fans will be cheering during the finale, but the ending may feel bittersweet as you realize it's an ending.
That's my least favorite kind of sweet!
But it's an Instagram post by stuntman and actor Brendan Wayne that raises eyebrows and makes me contemplate a potentially much more devastating event.
No!
This next episode is going to make you wish you hadn't asked for more. It might just hurt too much.
Yeah, okay, maybe there's mind wiping him. Which, actually, what's worse? I don't know. Anyone remember Grogu?
But then there's the question of Pedro Pascal, whose star continues to be very much on the rise. Pascal may want to move on from the role. Makes me wonder, could they be preparing to kill off Mando in the Season 3 finale? It might just hurt too much.
That would be so controversial and, like, mean. That would be mean. That's just mean! Sorry, Grogu.
It would also be incredibly bold and unexpected and would give Grogu some serious motivation and backstory. He might even decide to go on and train as a Jedi after all. If Mando were no longer around, he's a good fit with the Mandalorian. He's not a good fit with the Mandalorians after all.
Oh! He can be whoever he wants to be. If he wants to be a Mando, he will. You see his little armor?
But I'm starting to think it might be Mando, sacrificing himself during some failed rescue attempt.
No!
So that Bo-Katan and Grogu can get away. What do you think?
What do I think? I think that's stupid. No! This is not the way. Okay, well, on that very happy note, I honestly don't know what to say about Season 3 of The Mandalorian because it's been a little odd. And not necessarily bad odd, just odd. Like, I feel like we weren't really doing anything for the longest time, and then boom, the last episode, episode 8, I think, the penultimate episode, we were like really doing something, and now it has to wrap up very quickly. Unless the last episode is like feature film length long, it's just a little odd. It was just such a slow burn, a slow build, like not even a build. Like, what were we doing this whole time that now we're here? Not that I didn't enjoy the journey, not that I didn't enjoy a lot of the earlier episodes or like moments in them. Even the one on Coruscant that a lot of people didn't like, I was fully, like, I was in it. I was pretty invested. Did I miss Grogu? Absolutely. Am I only in this show for Grogu? Absolutely. No, I'm kidding. I'm in it for Grogu and for Din. But primarily, yes, I'm in it for Grogu, and a lot of people may take offense to that and think I'm the worst. But I'm just being brutally honest. I love Grogu. I love his scenes. I love his antics. I loved him in IG-12, as they called it, when he was like, no, 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 no. I'm here for that. Like, it might be very silly, but I love it. I love all of Grogu's scenes. I just love him. He's so cute. In fact, when I watch this show with my parents, my dad has to rewatch it again without me because half the time if Grogu does anything, I just sit there going, oh, he's so cute. And then he like can't hear the episode. But I can't help it. He's so cute. I do think that this whole season, we should have focused a little bit more on Grogu and Din than we did. We focused a lot on other people, and I've really enjoyed getting to know other people. But I miss the dynamic duo, the father and son, that we come to this show for, that we love the show for, what made it popular, what made it what it is. It's just been so odd, and I feel like people aren't talking about it in the same way that they used to. Like, the hype isn't quite there like it used to be. And let's say they do kill off Din Djarin, which would absolutely shatter me and so many others. I feel like people will feel that that's abrupt, especially after such a kind of slow season that didn't center around him, like to just kill him now seems very cruel to the fan base and to the character. Even wiping his memory also like really messes up everything. It reminds me of something that has nothing to do with this, but of Teen Beach 2. Teen Beach movie was so good, and then Teen Beach 2, they just erased everything, and it was like, so why did we invest all this time? Why did we fall in love with these characters and these relationships just for you to undo it all so quickly? So I'm not here for anything happening to the Mandalorian, to Din Djarin, that will undermine everything we've been through. Like, if it's a sacrifice, of course it'll mean something, but it seems so mean. My favorite moments of this season have been with Grogu and have been with Din. I will say that I enjoyed episode, 7, when they went to that random planet and Lizzo, Jack Black, and Christopher Lloyd were there. I liked it, but I would be lying if I didn't say that it was very distracting, because I'm a massive fan of those 3 people. And seeing them in Star Wars felt a little weird. Just because, not because they did badly, they were all incredible and wonderful, and I enjoyed their performances and their characters. But I just kept sitting there being like, oh my gosh, Lizzo's in Star Wars, this is so cool for her, I'm so happy for her. And oh my gosh, Jack Black is so funny, remember when he was in School of Rock? What a guy. And Christopher Lloyd, oh my gosh, it's dark brown. That's heavy, man. Like, it was just distracting because I was so hyped to see them. I know some people didn't like it because they don't like those people or their work or whatever, and no, that's not it. For me, it was just too much excitement that I kind of forgot what I was watching. Same with when Tim Meadows was on an episode. When Tim Meadows was on, I just kept thinking, shouldn't you be like a principal somewhere or a guidance counselor? I just kept thinking, that's Tim Meadows. And I don't know why it's different for me with Paul. I think maybe it's because I've gotten used to seeing him in the series that I don't think so much about Kim's convenience. I'm obsessed with his character, and the fact that he was in this a little bit more was very exciting to me. I just don't know what to expect, and when you're watching this, you've probably already seen the finale, and you're probably looking at me in the past thinking, oh, lucky you, not knowing what happened. Unless it's really happy, in which case I'm excited! What have your thoughts been on The Mandalorian Season 3? I would love to hear in the comments whether they are positive or negative or anything in between. I'm just curious to hear what people think because I really haven't heard a lot of people talking about it. And I love you all. Stay beautiful, you people. Bye!